Hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel USA Immigration and Visa. Today we are going to discuss top 10 US visitor visa questions. Let's start the video. Welcome, future travelers. As you embark on your journey to the land of dreams, it's important to prepare for the face-to-face interview that determines your visa approval. Fear not, as we've compiled the top 10 most common questions asked during U.S. tourist visa interviews, along with expert tips and sample answers to help you impress the consular officer and secure your ticket to the U.S. Why do U.S. visa officers ask questions in tourist visa interview? When you step into the U.S. visa interview room, you may wonder why the visa officers ask a barrage of questions. Well, there's a method to this seemingly intense process. Visa officers have a crucial responsibility of determining your eligibility and assessing the genuineness of your intentions for U.S. travel. Through their questions, they want to understand your purpose of travel, the duration of your stay, your ties to your home country, and your ability to cover your expenses financially. Their goal is to ensure that you meet the requirements of the U.S. tourist, B1/B2, visa category you're applying for and that you will adhere to the U.S. immigration laws. So, while it may feel daunting, remember that the visa officers are there to make fair assessments and help facilitate your travel aspirations within the legal framework. 1. Why do you want to travel to the U.S.? Tip: be sincere and specific about your purpose. Discuss the aspects of American culture or places you find interesting and why they appeal to you. If possible, add personal anecdotes or experiences that have shaped this interest. Sample answer: I've always been fascinated by American history and culture, and I would love to explore this firsthand by visiting landmarks like the Statue of Liberty and museums like the Smithsonian. Reason: honesty is the best policy. The visa officer wants to understand your interest in the U.S. Your desire to experience American culture demonstrates genuine curiosity and aligns with the purpose of a B2 visa. 2. Have you traveled to other countries before? Tip: share a detailed account of your travel history. Include the duration of your stay, purpose of travel, and experiences respecting immigration rules of the countries visited. This will build a portrait of you as a responsible traveler who respects international laws. Sample answer: yes, I have traveled to the United Kingdom, France, and Japan. Each trip was for tourism and lasted approximately 2 weeks. Reason: this gives the interviewer an idea of your travel history and indicates your compliance with immigration rules in other countries. 3. What is your occupation? Tip: to answer, what is your occupation? Or why is your income source, you have to be clear about your current employment status and role. If possible, elaborate on your responsibilities, your tenure, and the industry you are working in. This can paint a fuller picture of your professional life, showcasing stability and commitment. Sample answer: I am a software engineer working with XYZ Corporation for the past 5 years. Reason: having a stable job back home is a strong tie, indicating you're likely to return after your visit. 4. How long do you plan to stay in the U.S.? Tip: align your planned stay with your visit's purpose. Explain the rationale behind the duration. For instance, if you plan to visit several cities or attend a special event, factor that into your response. Sample answer: I plan to stay for 3 weeks to fully enjoy my vacation and visit the major tourist spots. Reason: a reasonable time frame for your visit shows you respect the visa conditions and plan to leave before your visa expires. 5. Where will you stay in the U.S.? Tip: provide specifics about your accommodations. Whether it's a hotel or a friend's place, give details like the address, the duration of stay at each location, and why you chose those particular accommodations. Sample answer: I have a reservation at the Hilton in New York for the first week and then an Airbnb booked in Los Angeles for the remaining 2 weeks. Reason: concrete accommodation plans exhibit your responsibility and planning abilities, which are positive indicators to visa officers. 6. How will you sponsor your trip? Tip: to answer, how will you sponsor your trip, or, who is your sponsor for this trip, mention your financial stability by talking about your savings, salary, or other income sources such as real estate and investments. Explain how you've budgeted for this trip, considering all possible expenses including travel, accommodation, food, attractions, and emergency funds. Or, if you have a company or other people sponsoring your trip, mention their financial details. Sample answer: I have been saving for this trip over the past 2 years and it is around $10,000. Plus, I have a steady income of $1,500 from my job and 2 apartments building, which will cover the cost of this trip without financial strain. Reason: this shows your financial self-sufficiency and reassures that you will not seek employment during your stay, which is against B2 visa rules. 7. Who will take care of your home/job while you're away? Tip: indicate that you've made responsible arrangements for your absence. Share details of who will manage your responsibilities and how they're prepared to do so, further showcasing your planning skills and intention to return. Sample answer: my neighbor and other family members has agreed to check on my house regularly, and I've delegated my job duties to my coworker during my absence. Reason: demonstrating arrangements back home affirms your intention to return. 8. Do you have relatives in the U.S.? Tip: be upfront if you have relatives in the U.S. However, clarify your main purpose of the trip, underlining that while you may visit them, your primary aim is tourism or business, not family reunions. Sample answer: yes, my cousin lives in Florida, but my primary purpose for this trip is tourism, not to visit family. Reason: having relatives in the U.S. might raise concern about your intent to stay longer. You have to clarify your intentions and priority of your visit. 9. What are your plans after the visit? Tip: strongly stress your intention to return home. Talk about your commitments at home, professional, personal, or community-related, that you need to attend to post your visit. This reflects your rootedness in your home country. Sample answer: after the visit, I plan to return to work at ABC Company and share my experiences with my friends and family. Reason: this shows you have compelling reasons to return home and aren't planning to overstay your visa. 10. Why should we grant you a U.S. visitor visa? Tip: this question gives you a chance to present a summary of your intentions. Highlight your respect for immigration laws, your well-planned travel itinerary, strong ties to your home country, and your anticipation to experience and learn from the U.S. Make it clear that you're a genuine tourist/business visitor who will uphold the terms of the B1/B2 visa. Sample answer: I want to experience the culture, sights, and sounds of the U.S. and share these experiences back home. I assure you that I'll abide by the rules and conditions of the B1/B2 visa. Reason: this answer demonstrates your respect for immigration laws and reiterates your intentions to be a genuine tourist. That's all in this video. See you in next video.